G'day and welcome to another edition of Hef's Beer Reviews. Today I'm reviewing this beer here. It's from Stone & Wood and it's their 2025 Stone Beer. Comes in this 375ml can, 6% ABV, so 1.8 standard drinks. I believe this is the 17th consecutive year that Stone & Wood has produced their stone beer. It's something that they do each winter. This one is a porter, something I've always been interested to try, but I've never actually been able to get my hands on any of the stone beers until, of course, this year KC from KC's Beer Room kindly donated 2 cans to the channel. So I'm going to review this one and then have the other one afterwards, Saturday night. Why not? So let's crack it on open and we'll give it a pour into the pint glass. It can be quite aggressive, obviously, with the pour into a pint glass. All right. It does have a little bit of information on the back. Inspired by, I won't read it all, inspired by medieval techniques, we fire stones and cast them into the kettle, caramelising malts to create rich toffee flavours. Australian malts, aromas of chocolate, notes of roasted coffee and biscuit, best savoured on the darkest of nights, gathered around a crackling fire. Well, appearance-wise, it is very dark indeed. I can't see any light getting through there. We've got less than a finger of beige head aroma. Yeah, smells good. Definitely getting a nice hit of chocolate there. Hints of coffee as well. Yeah, that roast malt smells delicious. All right, let's give it a taste. Cheers, and cheers to KC. Okay. Light to medium in body, probably leaning towards medium. Carbonation is also lightish to medium, again probably leaning towards medium. It's a reasonably dry finish actually, which kind of accentuates a little bit of coffee bitterness there. Up front, definitely getting a nice hit of malt. It's a malt forward beer as you would expect. There is chocolate, there is there's some underlying biscuit note there, as it says on the can, and then, as I said, we've got that dry finish. There's a bit of a coffee note there, and some bitterness coming through there in the finish too. Apparently they use Fuggles hops, but I'm not really getting any of that coming through in either the aroma or the flavour. As I said, definitely a malt forward beer. Sessionable at 6%. You could definitely have a few of these, no problem at all. The price point, well, as I said, KC did donate 2 cans to the channel, but I did look up on the Stone & Wood website, and they on the website they're selling 16 cans, so not a traditional 24 can case that we're accustomed to here in Australia. The 16 cans, $80, so that works out $5 a can, which for a limited release craft beer in Australia in 2025 is actually pretty good, believe it or not. One more sip, we'll give it a score. Look, KC reviewed this beer and he quite liked the flavours, but for him it was a little bit light in terms of body, almost a bit watery, he said. It's not a full-bodied beer by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not finding it watery. As I said at the beginning after the first sip, I think it's leaning towards medium in terms of body, but I don't mind that for a porter. I think that helps with the sessionability. Although, you know, they are promoting it as something that you're having on the coldest or darkest of nights, I should say. So maybe they did intend for it to be a bit fuller, but yeah, the flavours are nice. It's definitely, you know, the coffee, chocolate type dark beer. I'm not getting any of the dark fruits or anything like that that sometimes you get coming through from the yeast. There's no, you know, earthiness or herbal or anything spicy notes coming through from the hops either. Just dark malt, and I like that. I'd actually give this a 4 out of 5. If I do happen to see the 2025 version of this, then yeah, I'd happily pick up a 4-pack or a 6-pack. So there you go, 4 out of 5 for the 2025 Stone Beer from Stone and Wood. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time on Hef's Beer Reviews.